Where are we going?
Seattle.
Yeah, for what?
Driveline baseball.
What are we gonna do?
They're gonna like see my mechanics by putting like stickers on me.
I think that's what it is. You ready? It's like 6 in the morning. Long drive ahead of us. All right, here we go. Alright, just woke up. How you feel?
Tired.
Tired? Slept almost the whole way, dude. For like 4 hours. You got no hat on, but they wanted to see your hair anyway. What is that, a low taper? What is that, a low taper fade?
That's not good right now.
Whatever it is, it's massive. Anyway, yeah, pick up the tripod, show people the scenery. Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware place, or something. What's the most famous jingle you remember? Like a little song that you remember, like.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it.
Of course you know that one. We are here, at least where we're staying for the night, and head to Driveline baseball tomorrow morning. We're coming here for a tournament in. We're going here for a tournament in April. Well, here we go. Getting on a ferry. Pitch black outside. Early in the morning, 6 a.m.
I'm cold.
Cold?
Yeah.
Got the heat on. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got to catch the ferry back over to the mainland, and then we're off. Excited?
Yeah.
What's the thing you like the most about what we're gonna do?
How I'm gonna be able to see myself in like 3D.
Should be cool. See yourself moving, see yourself throwing, see yourself hitting.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people say I'm like short arming the ball. I just have a tight arm action.
You used to have a long, super long arm action.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe you can lengthen it a little bit, right? We'll see what they say. We'll see what they say about that.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I would like land and then like not be at complete 90. I'd be like a little outside 90.
Oh, 90 degrees your
Yeah.
arm when you land, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see what they say. We're waiting for the ferry here. It's raining. All right, we're about to be here. We're about to pull up.
Yep.
Here we are. There it is. There's the entrance. Here we are. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
How you guys doing so far?
Doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hot start to the day. You ready to do some baseball stuff? Alex is going to be kind of running the session today.
Sweet.
We'll go through, do a dynamic warm-up. Just trying to get some blood flow going, get you ready to move because it is like 9:30 in the morning. Did you get good sleep last night? Really?
No, he did not. He got good sleep in the car.
We're going to first do the throwing stuff. We'll have you do a little bit of our drill work. Then we're going to go pitch. We're going to do it in our launch pad, which is where all of our pros assess. We'll also get the biomechanics at the exact same time. Then we'll transition over to hitting, move the bat fast, hit the ball hard, do cool stuff. Then we'll finish with the force plates, where we're going to have you do some jumping stuff.
Yeah.
So are you getting somebody chirping at you about your arm action? Is that what I heard? Do you think that's a problem?
Yeah.
It probably isn't. I mean, what I was telling your dad is that, like, in our database, we have guys that would have, like, what's called long arm action. We have guys that are short. Many roads to Rome. Cool. Let's go get hot. Let's go do some cool stuff. We know a thing or two about throwing and hitting. Come on, this baseball Disney.
Whoa. Oh man.
Yeah. So this is Driveline. We have about 44,000 square feet in total. 3 full cages on basically either side, so 6 total, plus the one that's back in the launch pad, which is where we'll do our assessment. And all the tech that you can throw at it in the world, a whole bunch of lifting stuff. This goes to like
walk it back as far as we can take it. Walk it back. Sit down to that right leg.
and then you're basically everything else is kind of a status position. This is all about
Driveline baseball, Kent, Washington.
So then four hitting cages. Each one of them has pitch tracks. These 2 cages have what we call an iPitch pitching machine. So it's fully customizable. You can program in basically different pitch types by speed, by shape, by spin. And then on these cages on the other side are short box configurations. So instead of having a machine of 60 feet, it's 45, maybe 40. And we'll do something like this where we'll like offset the machines. We'll have one that's like a middle heater, and then you have an offset too. So in a round of 8, you might see like alternating back and forth between a straight heater and then that offset pitch too. We'll approach the back cave, otherwise known as the launch pad.
Where can they find the podcast?
Driveline Youth.
There we go.
It's our PR wall, so basically kids that have come in here and PR'd in the lab. And this is the launch pad. So it's a full biomech cage. There's a ton of these blue Edgertronic cameras. Those cameras will shoot up to 1,000 frames a second. And with that, we can basically, again, like we talked about, calculate that skeletal model and figure out exactly how you're moving when you're doing the skill of either hitting or pitching. TrackMan there, hit track system as per usual. Force plates in the batter's box and on the pitcher's mound where we're doing assessments for like our MLB college kids and also the kids on our academy teams. We'll use the force plate data to kind of understand how are you actually like producing and distributing force during the swing or the throw.
What MLB players have you worked with or are working with?
More than I can count. I mean everything from Cy Young winners to MVPs to, it's a lot. I mean we have a good relationship with most of the clubs because, well, they have hired a lot of our staff over the last 15, 16 years. The other thing that Liam's got working for us today is what we call our intended zones. Liam, where's your aiming point right now? Are you just aiming middle?
Like I'm just throwing it.
Okay. So what I want you to do is aim this pitch, like we're going to try to hit that glove right in the middle. Let's see where it goes. Let's do that again. Don't change a thing, baby. Little up, right?
Yeah.
So we're not going to change anything other than I want you to try to hit the bottom of that glove.
Okay.
Okay? Just bring the target right down where Cochran poked. Yep. Let's shoot there. And let's see if we can get middle there. Oh, attaboy. Hey, way to execute, kid. Don't change a thing, baby. Keep it the same. So we're really big on what this basically leans towards, which is external cueing. Internal cueing is stuff like keep that front shoulder closed, get the back elbow up, you know, all this other stuff they're trying to tell athletes to move their body in a specific fashion.
Let's go shirt off. Right. Again, we're gonna go 6 to 8 pitches, just fastballs, as hard as we can.
I'm making all that noise. So long as attaboy.
There you go.
Oh, sorry.
Balk.
Breathe, baby, breathe. Now what we'll do is we'll convert the cage, bring the hitting machine out, and then pull the IZ projector, put the 9 pocket in, and get ready again.
231, 72. $72. Oh my gosh. 73. 240.
So close.
For this one, I want you to hit the top of the zone right here, the top of it, okay?
There you go.
Same bat speed, our bat's gonna be moving up through it and in the arrow. You guys have
And it's like in the math here, it's really simple. The more distance we have to accelerate the barrel, the faster our barrel's gonna be able to get to, right? So that's why kind of our most productive contacts will be from the front of the plate out to about like 12-ish inches. Maybe a little bit more, maybe catch it deeper, right? And again, if our barrel is on plane early, we can be late and good stuff will happen. If our barrel is still on plane and we're really early, good things can happen. But it's a time thing as much as it is a plane thing, right? We got to be at the right place at the right time. That's hitting. He caught a lot of great like line drive into the outfield contact, which generally suggests that like we are on an appropriately positive attack angle with the bat, right? You will hear some people talk about trying to hit line drives and they want to like slice down on it and they think that they can like top spin their way through it. I mean, you gotta start on plane early. And again, it's like it's a time thing too, because if you're kind of late, your brain is going to go, I got to find barrel to ball, so I'm just going to push instead of on plane, turn it behind you and then through the zone. Keep everything else the same. Have fun, do cool stuff. Line drives in the outfield are going to get us paid.
$75. That was ripped.
So what that means is between like the top of my L screen and like the top of that black mat out there. That's what we're going to try to live. Take a gap to gap line drive, okay? Home run to left field, okay?
Take that all day long.
Let's do more of that.
Oh, dude. Yes.
And the difference between that being like right center backside line drive and maybe left center backside line drive is where we made contact, right? We made contact like right here. And that's a good thing because what that tells us is we caught it a tiny bit deep, but our barrel is still where we want it to be. So that's beautiful, right? So if your swing is going to do that on that pitch at that depth, we know that if we catch it out here, now that's probably like dead at the center fielder. If we go catch it maybe out here, right? That's probably the left center gap. And you're going to be dangerous at all three of those plate depths because your barrel is like on plane early and then we're driving through the zone. Great job. Great job, great job. Help me pick and then we'll go do the jumping stuff.
This out. So this is the product we came up with. So it's basically a T attachment that attaches to any T. It's called the Swing Sync. SwingSyncTraining.com. It's magnetic. It goes here. It's really soft plastic. It helps the kids figure out how to get behind the ball and work back and get that angle and get through the ball. And if you hit it, it just pops off and it just goes right back on. Pretty cool.
That's cool. That's cool. You guys do that yourselves?
We launched it 2 days ago.
Oh,
yeah.
This is new. Let's go.
Yeah.
We go down fast, up fast, high as we can.
What you're really trying to understand is the athletic engine underneath the baseball skill, right? Like we got all this information about bat speed and throw ball velocity and exit velocity. What this tells us is kind of like how and why those things are being produced, because there is definitively a relationship between the two. I can tell you, just like with all of our database, high school, collegiate, professional, and youth, the best kids that perform over there are generally the best athletes. And like a kid Liam's age, he doesn't need to get under a barbell, right? He needs to do what we call like a long-term athletic development curriculum, where you're playing games that are like strength and athleticism type games. So for his age, grabbing a kettlebell, doing some banded push-ups, pull-ups, some kettlebell squats, but you want to
Just
do it
explosive stuff, yeah.
Right, but you want him to do it in a fun way, right? We wrote a book called The Skills to Scale Complete Youth Baseball Training Manual. It's got an entire library.
Where can people find that at?
DriveLineBaseball.com.
Where can people find your YouTube channel at?
It's either Driveline Youth or Driveline. Either one of those on YouTube is where our channels are.
Got it. Make sure to come into Driveline Baseball. Come get the assessment that Liam did. And it's really fun, really cool experience. What do you think, Liam? Had fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, kiddo.
Well, tell them thank you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. I got you, dog.
Yeah, cool.